Greetings, fellow students. I'm about to create this video to post to the navigation homepage. So this is what Beachboard looks like when you first open it, and you pin the different courses to the Beachboard. Students do this too, and this is the one that I want to look at. This is the master course that I keep and update it every semester so that I've got all of the updated information for it. One of the things that we can do is we can view this page as a student or an instructor. So I'm going to view it as a student to give you a better idea of what they see. There are two main menu links. The first one is across the top, where students can look at the content page, which is where most of everything is, but they can also see the Dropbox, the quizzes, a class list of all the other students. They can look at the grades for them, and they can look at the discussion boards. There is obviously this one does not have any news to display, because this is not the one that I use for the regular semester. So under content, which is where most everything is, there is a Start Here button, and the Start Here button has a Read Me First page. Let me click on that so you can see it. This is the dates are added in, and it's altered depending on what I need to say to them, but it talks about what their requirements are for the first week, and then I can go back to the Start Here tab and look at some other things. There's an introduction from the student, from the professor, drop boxes where they can put in their program plan and their final paper from their research methods class, and some other links that are important to them. We have a graduate student resources site that they can go look at and get a bunch of other information. The syllabus is here. I generally pull things out of the syllabus to make it easier for the students to see them. So in this one, I have the calendar pulled out. Each module then is listed here. For the first several modules, I separate out the directions and the assignments. This is where the quiz is for this class to go through the syllabus, and the signature assignment guidelines, which is what they have to look at in order to do their thesis. The first introduction is an introduce yourself. The first discussion board is an introduce yourself. Going on to the different modules, I have a couple cartoons. This one I paid for. I went to Cartoon Stock and paid all of $11 for the privilege of using it in my classes. Module 3 is a long one. It's where they write their literature review, so it's 5 weeks long, and it's divided into general introduction and general assignments for the whole module, and then the different ones for the different modules that they have. This is their IRB module, where they have to look at the instructional review board or institutional review board and what the effect of the IRB has on their thesis that they want to do. Analysis and methodology is a 3-week session. I always put in spring break, or in the case of the fall, it will be the November break for Thanksgiving. Then they go through doing their drafts. They have several drafts that they do that I review, and one peer review process where they peer review a draft. This is one of my favorite discussion board questions, the reflection on how they've done and how they've grown. And I like that one a lot. Let's see. There's a link to Writing Matters, which is basically where they find the APA standards and the CSULB standards. There's a YouTube video for how to use Word to create the references that go within their paper. And past student examples. Since they're writing their proposal this semester, and next semester they'll actually be writing their thesis, I put some examples of what a proposal looked like and then what the final thesis looked like. So I have several of those there for students to look at. And then go back to the course homepage. And it will come up eventually. Here it comes. I can go back and change viewing as a student to viewing as an instructor again, which I'm doing right now. And that's it.